2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Still bunting here, but he pulls it back for strike 2. The 3-2 pitch. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Another payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there. Now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Bellinger stands at second with no outs. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Murphy to his right. He has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. In now is Yasiel Puig. Past battles with Scherzer. He's 3 for 9. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out. But meanwhile, the run is in to score. Digging in, Alex Wood. As he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Popped him up. Wieters over to his left, and that's the 3rd out. Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball stays high. Missed with a breaking ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
So we got him swinging. Daniel Murphy becomes the first out of the inning. 0-1 the count. Hit out towards second. There is Dozier. Throw on to first. Takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning. Into the box now the Nationals pitcher, Max Scherzer. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Grounded to short. Machado has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. Now to the plate, Jock Peterson, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Fastball called strike. 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in to try it again, Manny Machado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lays off 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Fouled off. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. still even at 2-2. The 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses again. Ball 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So striding in, Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Number 22.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Strike taken to throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is great.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. Stepping into the box, Trey Turner comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he chased it in the dirt. Grandal has it, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. So digging in now, Matt Kemp. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. He's got it 1 away. So coming to the plate, Cody Bellinger. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. Bellinger, a native of Arizona. He was a fourth-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
1-2. It's 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So stepping in, Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that one got a piece of him. Standing in, Yasiel Puig. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. And it skips in as he steals the bag. Leading off the inning, Anthony Rendon, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Chopper to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Murphy looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. Stepping in, Ryan Zimmerman. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Murphy is off at first with 2 away. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring. Matt Adams will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Now both runners on the move. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number. Sammy Solis, a 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Bounce towards the mound. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. To short. Turner fields it cleanly. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Into the box, Alex Wood. He popped out in his first trip. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Zimmerman has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Jock Peterson. Peterson now. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adam Eaton. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Juan Soto to the plate now. Struck out after whiffing on a bunt attempt in his first at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher.
He throws him on the fastball there. Juan Soto sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
This is on the ground over to first. And he is in there. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. In now, Anthony Rendon. See if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. John Axford trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
John Axford.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. And the runner's breaking for third. In the dirt here. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Ready now, number 13. He'll start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Number 13 is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. Missed with a breaking ball.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Now the 2-1. Very weakly on the ground. Three and two. More trouble waiting on deck in the person of Matt Kemp. He loses him on ball 4. So a runner at first now with one away, and stepping forth is the left fielder. Call to the bullpen complete as the right-handed workhorse Ryan Madsen set to take over. Strike one to start the at-bat. Chris Taylor will come on now and pinch run here. Taylor, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And there he goes towards second. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He'll try it again from first. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Career numbers with Madsen. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. The tag gets one. He pulls into third safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Here's Brian Dozier now, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Low for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 balls and a strike to Dozier. Three runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works to count back full.
Now on 3 and 2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finds. Riding in once again, Anthony Rendon. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Skied into very shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Into the box now, Matt Wieters. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
At the plate, Daniel Murphy. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. Throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Puig on the run. And that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Standing in, Yasiel Puig. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Right fielder.
Chopped weakly to the left. Rendon takes it in. Throw to first is in time for the 1st out. Into the box now, John Axford. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Chase Utley will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way out to left center. Soto moves over, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And it looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Hit on the ground to 3rd. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk. Scott Alexander has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First offering on its way. Way out in front.
Now catching number 3.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kemp giving chase. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed for the. First strike. Mark Reynolds will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 14, Mark Reynolds.
Looking at his career totals, Reynolds is up over 1,200 career hits during his time in the majors. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. The tag, and he is out at 3rd base. It's a double play. In now is Adam Eaton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. This is on the ground over to first. Bellinger fields cleanly, and he'll step on. Trevor Gott is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 26.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Murphy's got it, throws in time, and that's out number 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Taylor, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. No balls and 1 strike. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So here's Matt Kemp now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Wieters gathers it. And that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Juan Soto. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
The 1-2 is a ball below the zone.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Juan Soto becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Ready with the 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. But fastball inside, ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really the only way you're going to be able to hit that.
Washington, good night. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really stood out to me in this one, guys. Absolutely electric stuff on the mound, and he racked up 10 strikeouts because of it. Solid performance as he leads his guys to victory.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 3 runs on 3 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Nationals, no runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodgers Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.